Have you ever wondered how sporting events are created to entertain the audience? Well, let's go behind the scenes to see how Video Operations Coordinator Edward Clark does it.
My job as Video Operations Coordinator is to make sure that everything that relates to video or audio works.
However, producing a live video is not as simple as a product you see on television.
That could be in the buildings that I work in, which are Comcast Center and Bird Stadium, have video displays. I also am responsible for the audio in those places. And there's also Terps TV, which is our online website that provides video and audio through the website. And we do both streaming and highlight videos there, so I'm also responsible for making sure that all that works. And so at the end of the day, I have to make sure that everything works and the shows that we produce are put together and run smoothly.
During tournaments like March Madness, Edward and his crew have to ensure more than ever that the quality is up to the expectations of a national audience.
Especially since the turnaround is often very quick after a number of smaller tournament games like the ACC tournament. It gets very stressful because there's so much more of a grander entity, which is the NCAA, watching us and being very specific with what they need to have happen. And the advantage is that they're very organized, which is good, but there's always a lot of content, and so the turnaround is very quick. The games sometimes run together, there's lots of press conferences in between, there's lots of things that happen in between, and it gets very, very stressful very quickly. But the advantage is that where I work, a lot of people have already done a number of games, so there's a lot of communication that goes on about what needs to happen. But it can get a little hectic.
Still, Clark says his position is attainable to those who aspire to work in a media productions field.
Talk to people. Ask people questions. Learn all that you can. And don't stop reading about new technology and how to do things, because in our industry there's not a set software, there's not a set piece of hardware, there's not a set method for how to do things. So you need to be prepared for anything, but that's cliche. You need to be prepared for other possibilities than what you're used to. So going to different websites, reading different magazines, getting experience with different types of cameras, learning how they work, what they're good at, what they're bad at, getting experience with microphones, just trying everything that you can get your hands on, and then asking questions and not being afraid to ask questions of someone and say, hey, I don't know how to do this, can you help me? And oftentimes people will share that advice with you.